In Aspen, open space is synonymous with life in the city. The City of Aspen manages nearly 2,000 acres of open space within and around town. These lands encompass wetlands, shrublands, and forested areas, all of which represent the preservation values of the City of Aspen and which provide a natural experience second to none. The City of Aspen's open spaces aren't neatly groomed like city parks, and while they can't be developed, some of the lands retain remnants of their historical uses, like ranch buildings and mining implements. The recreation options are as diverse as the open space lands themselves. There's hiking, biking, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, birdwatching, river wandering, paraglider landing, sunset contemplating, and more. There are 27 open space parcels within the city's purview, ranging from a 0.2-acre sliver of riverfront land on Aspen's east side to a 250-acre multi-use mountain. Here's a sampling of the wide variety of these gems of public lands. Perhaps the most visible and heavily utilized piece of public land in Aspen, Smuggler is the city's backyard playground, with opportunities for hiking, biking, and backcountry hut access, among other activities. The 250-acre Smuggler Mountain open space represents the culmination of decades of land donations and public purchases, which slowly changed this patchwork of mining claims and private parcels into a mountainside recreation mecca. Since a joint land purchase in 2005, the city and county have done extensive restoration work to parts of Smuggler open space in an effort to improve habitat and recreation. So whether you're exploring miles of shaded single track, skinning to the Benedict huts across the pristine landscape, or simply admiring the best views of Aspen Mountain from the observation deck, you can thank the City of Aspen, Pitkin County, and the dozens of residents and organizations who work together to make those opportunities possible. A 120-year-old ranch has been preserved forever on Cozy Point open space. Spanning 205 acres of hay meadow, pasture lands, and hillsides of pinyon, juniper, and sage, Cozy Point sits on a wide, flat bench above the Roaring Fork River at its confluence with Brush Creek, 6 miles down valley from Aspen. The ranch continues to retain its natural and agricultural heritage. The Burnt Mountain elk herds stop here on their way to and from the river. In the summer, cattle take over the pastures. Year-round, Cozy Point's equestrian facilities provide scores of children and adults with riding and learning opportunities, including camps, an eco-garden, and caring for horses. There's even an archery range on site for those who want to test their aim. Giving Aspen's western entrance its ranch-like feel is the Marolt Thomas Open Space, probably the shining star of the city open space program. This 80-acre piece of public land has it all: meadows, wetlands, riparian areas, historic features, trail access, Nordic skiing, and more. If it's local history you're interested in, visit the Holden Marolt Mining and Ranching Museum, which tells the story of Aspen's late 19th century boom as the single largest silver producer in the U.S. Marolt Open Space also honors Aspen's second boom as a cultural and recreational destination. A portion of the historical ranch was carved out for housing for music school students. The land provides important trail connections between the city and beyond for hikers and bikers. And a pond near the roundabout offers water sports opportunities for humans and canines, such as kayak and stand-up paddle instruction, and stick fetching. Admire Aspen's community garden, a cornucopia of growing space in a city where land is at a premium. Often overlooked, Red Butte Open Space is a mini mountaineering experience in the heart of a residential Aspen neighborhood. And in an area known for its incredible vistas, this is one of the best spots for those views. A steep, shrub-covered ridge that stands like an elongated pyramid from the valley floor, Red Butte is mostly home to deer, meadow voles, rabbits, weasels, fox, and coyote. The occasional human visitors access the single trail ascending one side of the pyramid from Cemetery Lane. It's a short climb to the top, becoming gradually steeper with a bit of a scramble at the end, but well worth it. Near 360-degree views are the reward, from Red Mountain, Smuggler, and Independence Pass to the east, all 4 ski areas, and Mount Sopris and Basalt Mountain down valley. Below you lie the undulating greens of the Aspen Golf Course, the grid of downtown Aspen to the east, and the winding Roaring Fork River heading northwest. Perhaps not such a closely guarded secret anymore, this is one of the best places in the valley to watch the sunset. Offering perhaps the best riparian hike in Aspen, Meadowlands Open Space is another one of the city's hidden gems. Encompassing 25 acres around the confluence of Castle Creek and the Roaring Fork River, Meadowlands can be accessed from the Rio Grande Trail, as well as from the Aspen Meadows and Aspen Institute campuses. Riparian walks are offered here in conjunction with the Roaring Fork Conservancy, a nonprofit dedicated to maintaining the health of local watershed. Or just wander along the Riverside Trail yourself, enjoying the music of the water, the shade of the vegetation, and the peace of solitude in nature. Because of the will of Aspen's citizenry and hard work and forward thinking by the Open Space Board and staff, these and several other valuable pieces of land have been preserved in perpetuity. But supporting the current inventory of lands in their natural condition is not enough. There will always be pieces of Aspen that need protecting.
We've realized that supporting the current inventory of lands and trails really is not going to be enough, as the pressures on the Aspen area continue to mount year after year, and that fits into our mission on the Open Space and Trails Board to continually look for opportunities to manage, preserve, and acquire new open space parcels both in Aspen and in the greater Aspen area for the benefit not only of present generations but future generations as well.
For more information, please call the City of Aspen Parks Department at 970-920-5120 or browse our web pages. Go to www.aspenpitkin.com, click on City Departments in the drop-down list of departments, and choose Parks, Trails, Open Space, and Forestry.